What's up guys, Jeff and Ricardo here, back at it again with another video. Today we are going to be talking about the 9 things we keep in our backpacks, and without further ado, why don't we just get started with number 1.
Let's go. One of the things that I do here at the school is that I am the class historian, and in order to fulfill that role I need to take a lot of pictures and record a lot of videos so I can document the time of my class here in the school. So there are 2 things that pretty much have the same function that I bring to school for that purpose. So here, if I can get it. The first item here, it's the Jovi Tripod, which allows me to put the camera in really unlikely places. Like I can wrap it around a pole, I can put it really low on the ground and get really cool cinematic shots. The second item that I have here is the DJI Gimbal. It's a really cool item because it allows me to have strong stabilization, and it also is compatible with my phone. So I just plug it in there, it's magnetic, I can reset it here and it keeps the phone really stable, and I can just control it from here as well. So yeah, that being said, we're moving on to the next item.
For me, headphones are probably one of the most important things that I keep in my backpack. I like to listen to music, especially while I'm studying, while I'm walking around. Listening to music kind of keeps me calm, but also it allows me to cancel out all the noise in the library. So that's what I use them for. They're noise canceling and they're great. Highly recommend. So let's move on to number 3. And number 3 for me is gonna be the lip balm. So this is just something that I take around with me for self-maintenance, to be honest. My lips get really dry really easily, so I like to keep them maintained so that they don't get chapped. So yeah, nothing too interesting here, just a lip balm. And let's move on to number 4.
I have a bottle of water. I think it's something super important to keep with you at most times. Gotta stay hydrated. If
you're not hydrated, you cannot concentrate. If you cannot concentrate, you can
do good in school. So just make sure you have your bottle of water with you. Fill it up. So sometimes I forget to drink water, and that can give me some headaches. If that's the case, I always have with me a bottle of ibuprofen or Advil. So and that usually does the job, and if I'm studying like 5 to 6 hours in the library, I don't really want to have a headache, and even if I don't have the headache, maybe a classmate has a headache. So sharing is caring, guys.
Alright, the next one on our list is a charger. Very important to have, especially when you have a full day of lectures, a full day of studying, a full day of whatever it is you need to do on your laptop. This should always be there.
At least for me, I have super bad memory, so I always forget my charger at home. So sometimes I have 2 chargers. I will leave one in my backpack and one at home. So 2 is 1, 1 is none. Moving on.
Well, next one on the list is gonna be plain white paper. For me, it's very important that I take notes sometimes for me to get my ideas together. I like to write on different colored pens. I also draw some of my ideas sometimes. It's just a way for me to solidify concepts that I learn in class, and to also give myself a visual representation of whatever material that we have. That is kind of like a way that I learn. So it's kind of like threefold. I write, I see, and I hear whatever I learn, and I think that really helps with memorizing all of the material that we learn every week. And let's go to the next one.
It's the HMP notebook. One of the things that we do in our school here is that starting off from your first day of school, you can go to free clinics and you can shadow second year medical students to see how to conduct an interview, how to do a physical exam and things like that. However, after the clinic is done, you may venture and go on to ask if you could write the note for the patient. So in order to keep your ideas in a clear line of thought, we were recommended to use this HMP notebook, which has a lot of pre-made sections where you can talk about the patient's name, the HPI, which is the history of present illness. You can talk about the chief complaint, what's bringing the patient into the clinic, and then that will be really helpful for you to type up the patient note at the end. And the cool thing is, like, after you type up the patient note, you are able to get feedback from the second year medical student and from the attending that was at clinic that night.
Well, that's it for our list of things that we keep in our backpack. I hope that y'all learned something from this video. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of other things that we didn't talk about that you might find interesting and also important to be in your backpack. So why don't you comment those things down below and let us know what you thought about the things that we keep in our backpacks.
Yeah, and you can share this video, if you can share it with friends or family. Let's make it to 10 subscribers by the end of the week. That being said, have a nice week.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you all on the next one.